How about I hit record? Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Pathologic. In the last video, we finally made our way into the abattoir, where we were immediately beset upon by 5 butchers. It looked like we tried to negotiate our way past them, and failed to do so. The butchers fought us. I guess since we are not one of the kin, we were attacked, and it looked like they were going to kill us. And then the military showed up just in time to, I suppose, eliminate all the people who were attacking us. We have recovered from this attack, and it is now 2:10 on day 9, so most of the day is already gone. In retrospect, I probably should have done what I said I was going to do and not even attempt to get into the abattoir. If we weren't there, we wouldn't have been attacked, and then we would have had most of this day to do whatever this day's tasks were going to be. So that's interesting to me. It drives home, again, the fact that maybe we should not attempt to complete quests sometimes, and it might even be easier for us overall to not even attempt the main quest of the day. I kind of like that idea, in retrospect, right? Our objective is to make it through day 12. I keep forgetting that our objective is not to necessarily complete the quests for the day. In any case, so we're picking up where we left off. We can see that we are getting a little tired, we're a little hungry, our immunity is back to 50%, our health is full. So I guess we were attended to by the military medics. We talked with General Block, and he seems a down-to-earth guy. He wants our opinion on how things are going on out there. We received some letters from the Inquisitor and from all the girls. Well, most of the girls. Anna, Yulia, and Lara want to speak to us today. I'm assuming it's about their panaceas, since we had talked to them about such yesterday. And so, I'm thinking we should at least go and pay them all a visit, and then take it from there. We also want to visit Victor Kane, that is Maria's father, and we want to visit the Inquisitor. I'm going to assume we're going to get our main quest from the Inquisitor today. So, that's where we currently are. We are also, by the way, it's interesting, we're starting in the post office. So this is the town hall in the center of town. So I'm thinking what we'll do is we will swing to... I think we'll swing to Anna Angel's first? It might be best to go to Yulia's. Leave Anna Angel to last. Go to Yulia, Lara, Victor, and then the Inquisitor. Alright, we'll do that. Alright, and let's look at our heroes again, because it's been a day since I last recorded, so I want to remember. Looks like Peter Stamatin is on the chopping block as the person who's going to die. Or get sick, in case I fail this mission. Sorry, I'm looking over here at my tea. I should have something to drink. I should cut this really quick, because I like how this came out. Alright, now we're set to go. So let's head on out there, and first let's wear our clothes, just in case it's an infected area. Our clothes are already being worn. Out we go. Actually, let's have those apple tablets too. And it's an infected district. And there's some... Oh, the military set up blockades and everything out here. Holy crap, they have a flamethrower guy. Can we trade with you? We cannot. Okay, we're not allowed to trade with the military. I guess that would make sense. Let's get the lowdown on what's happening here from the drunk. Hello, sir. Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that has to be withstood. Oh, friend, if only I could wet my whistle. I'd gladly give you anything on earth in exchange for a gulp of chilly spring water. I think I've heard shooting. Have you? What happened there? Them military men do not take kindly to our brethren. It would be unwise to come close to the bridges now. They shoot straight. Why did they have to block the bridges, huh? I'm asking you. Why in the world are you asking me? Do you think they're doing it on my orders? Well, you are an authority. You're supposed to know things, hence my asking. Do not provoke the soldiers, and they won't hurt you. Let them not provoke us, and we won't hurt them. Here's this sod with his gun, protecting the state and civil order from me, wasting bullets from his rifle, no less. I can stand up for myself, yes, sir. Their lives are no more valuable than ours. True. Let's barter. He has bandages. I do not have 5 waters. Things really got real all of a sudden, didn't they? We don't have any empty bottles, so we're not getting any water. Hello, sir. Good morning. Afternoon. A pin? We'll take a pin. $80 for a pin. I think the prices went up today. They did! The prices have gone up again. My God. I should probably start vendoring things for more cash at this rate. Alright, there's Yulia's. We'll stop by Yulia's first. Oh! And Yulia is sick today, everyone. She is not one of my bound, but we want to visit her, so we'll have to pay the toll, as it were. This person is sick. No, don't blame yourself. That's not your fault. One of your rival counterparts must have overlooked them, or left them on purpose. Nevertheless, no entry. It's under quarantine. I keep a sorrowful watch. Can't they be helped? Even being one of the bound, they're just an ordinary person. They can be cured, just like any other. You're the healer here. It's your area of expertise. Alright, so we already know what the deal is. Oh, nice! Alright, we can give them the Fermarine. Let's do this. To ease their pain for a little while, you'll be able to talk to them today. Come in. I think we only had one of those, so that gives us another inventory slot opened. Hello, Yulia. You wanted to speak with me.
As the mind endeavors to reach one goal, the heart insensibly drags us towards another.
That's not necessarily true. It depends upon the task. So nice of you to drop by. What did your visit to the military reveal? Did you get to meet Alexander the Great? Was he a man of astute mind, vigorous imagination, and refined sense of humor? Please, be as sincere as possible. The subject is of significant interest to me. Why? My field of inquiry is ever the same. I am testing a theory which concerns what I refer to as the tripwires of fate. You know I'm a bit of a fatalist, don't you? Anyway, in order to further test my hypothesis, I will require your assistance with one of my enterprises. Apart from its sheer scientific value, this whole business will rid Lara Ravel of whatever is troubling her. Moreover, with a little bit of luck, an innocent life will be saved. I can't recall the gist of the theory very well. I might have missed something? Oh.
I should let some fresh air.
Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Let's ask the question that does not terminate the conversation early. Oh, really? Wait till you hear this one. Lara Ravel conspires to assassinate the commander. She is so naive, our Lara, barely able to keep her operation a secret. Half the town is aware that she seeks to purchase a firearm. No one would sell her one, of course. And why has she chosen such a target? Ludicrous, is it not? The man was wounded 4 times at Karstoff Fords, which did nothing to impede him. He emerged a victor, regardless of the grenade fragment which sat bone deep in his flesh. And there she is, expecting a hero such as he to be killed by a pellet which would hardly suffice to put a dent in his uniform. That's not what I meant. What's her problem with the commander? Perhaps she believes that he represents a kind of universal evil? An ultimate annihilator who has arrived with the only purpose of reducing the town to rubble. If only he was killed, Lara thinks, it would provide us with a much-needed delay. After all, the medicine was already researched, she thinks. Was it, though? I don't know. Just wait till you heard it all. The commander was informed by some unknown benefactor that there will be an attempt on him soon. Along with everything else, the note contained a request. If the assassin proves to be a woman, she must not be killed. The weapon of the assassin, the note said, will be a harmless toy, and whoever wields it will not deserve anything more than a short-term imprisonment. Interesting. So Lara wants to kill the commander here, leading the armed forces, according to Yulia, believing him to be some sort of evil person. The commander has already received a note, if Yulia is to be believed, that indicates that an assassination attempt will be done on him, and that it will be done by a girl, or if it is, that girl, if it was a girl who tried to kill him, I guess because someone else could also be attempting to do so, that that girl weapon is a toy. It's not a real weapon. And she is to be imprisoned instead of executed for the attempt. I don't understand. What would that be for? It is well known that Block is as chivalrous as they come. If the hapless assassin is guaranteed safety, the unknown correspondent has promised to let the commander know the name of the culprit, and therefore spare him the tiresome necessity to seize every single person to appear within firing range. Oh, okay. So, I'm a bit wrong. If Block agrees to imprison the girl, then whoever wrote him the note will, in fact, tell him the name of the girl who's going to make the assassination attempt. This could be, it's like a giant false statement, and it could be like the note could be from someone different, and maybe there'll be a real assassination attempt by a girl with a real weapon, like a rifle or a sniper rifle or something like that to kill him. In any case, let's continue reading. And also, I guess if he knows the name of who's responsible, he'll just arrest her, throw her in prison, whoever that person is. Okay. I don't think you would be too disappointed to learn that the letter was written by none other than Anna. That dirty creature. Don't be too harsh on her. She's a thespian, a child eager to entertain her whims. The assassination will be an utter fiasco. The military will be forewarned, and the gun that Lara has obtained will not fire. They will treat Lara as they treat women that they believe to be hysterical or deranged. They're going to lock her up. This strikes me as ending the conversation, so we're going to go with this. So what is your plan? See, this is a shame, too, because I want to select this, but then again, this ending statement seems like an insult. And it's not really. It's like are you telling us everything? But I think the conversation would just end if I select it. So, what is your plan? The commander wants to know who the woman is. Just tell him the assassin is me. Tell him that whoever else comes to shoot him with a weapon that does not fire is merely a madwoman, keen to sacrifice herself for me. The reason I have plotted an asinine scheme like this is that I need to be placed under house arrest as soon as possible. I'd rather not tell you why I needed that. Oh, I wonder if someone else is going to try to assassinate Yulia. She does have that executor outside her front door, so she's sick. Maybe someone has already tried to poison her and kill her. Under house arrest. And what if they shoot you? The man who won the Battle of the Forge is going to shoot me. Don't be ridiculous. I have nothing at all to fear from him. Because you're a fatalist and not afraid of death, right? Don't lie to me, Yulia. This is dangerous. This is the best option, still. I know Lara too well. No one will be able to stop her. She will find a gun sooner or later. On the other hand, your cooperation may net you Anna's panacea, in addition to my own, since Anna was the third person offered a vial. Oh, that's interesting. I understand. Yulia is saying, when I talk to Lara about this, because I'm going to, I should still give her a gun. Because if I do that, Lara will probably give me her panacea. But when I give this information to the commander, that Yulia is the one responsible for this, Lara will be, I guess at worst imprisoned as well. No, because we're going to tell her it's this girl. She will never make the assassination attempt. And even if she attempts to do so, the blame will still fall on Yulia in the end. I don't know. It still doesn't seem like the brightest of ideas. There's no need to worry. This whole affair will hurt no one. Quite the opposite, in fact. Everyone will benefit from it. Everyone, including yourself. I don't really need this vile panacea, you see. I may be very easily persuaded to hand it over. She probably wants to get the disease anyway, right? That's what we learned back in day 4 or so. Not before I talk to Lara. It all looks too simple. The 3 Panacea. Yulia plays with fate. It is clear that Yulia wants to shield Lara, even though she tries her best to make it look as though she expects a benefit from it. Is she really inclined to play this kind of game with fate? Her strategy is simple. She will let the commander know that the mysterious Avenger is none other than her. She expects to suffer the consequences. I think she wants to be under house arrest because that's military outside her house to protect her from possibly a different threat. I'm recording? I'm recording. All right. So where to next, then? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, today's main quest starts here. So we need to talk with Victor Kane. And it's kind of out of the way. Let's go and talk with Lara. We'll then go and visit Victor and then the Inquisitor. We'll stop by our house as well in order to visit the stash, because I think I'm still carrying some stuff on me I would like to get rid of. Oh, wow, we walked right into this line of fire. That guy missed! Okay, they're not very... Oh, okay, there are very good shots. It took 2 bullets, I suppose, to kill him. Oh, okay, we want to talk with all those people. In case they have anything, first off, new to tell us. I want to repair my equipment, so we need to talk with the girl really quick, especially. Assuming she's not fired at. Okay, yep, so she saw the military and ran away. Oh, there, lad. Let's barter. He has more of this drug, and I really do want it. So let's trade both crowbars. We can't seem to trade with the military, and I don't think we're going to see any militia any longer. So we might as well trade all this crap for one of it. Get it out of our inventory so we can carry more things. And we have 2 daggers. We don't need 2 daggers, so we'll trade another dagger and a watch, which will give us enough for another one of these, and we'll take the other alpha tablet from him. We'll take that alpha tablet. Oh, right. We'll take all the alpha tablets. Hold on there, lad. Hold on there, lad, I said. What do you have there? I've saved up so many nuts. Who's going to play with them now? Will you finally tell me how you play with nuts? Don't. Oh, it's a whole separate life. Each nut has a name, an age, and most importantly, experience. But not just any experience. We believe that the most adventurous of nut experiences, while staying alive, of course, the more precious it becomes. In my opinion, the more adventures of nut experiences, the more likely it is that you will not be able to play with it ever again. Adventures? Haha, together with the owner, of course. Oh, isn't that too true? A nut must drown in water, burn in fire, lie under a train, rob the dogheads, get wet in a cellar, pay a visit to the abattoir, and so on. But these games pale in comparison with what you can play in the tower, of course. Why? Everything's different there. There's real magic, visions, continuous dreams, even love. I've fallen in love there. Can you imagine? It's an enchanted place. Aren't you a bit too young for that? He is. Alright, we're here at Lara's. Tim, get all the thoughts out of your head. Get rid of them. Don't repeat them out loud. Don't make this.
Ago? I can't remember.
No, it was barely a week ago. Slightly over a week ago, Lara. Please, don't be surprised with my strange request. I need a pistol, and it must come with bullets, or whatever it is that they shoot. I know everything, madam. What's with the insane fantasies? Ah, thwarted again. Please, at least don't report me. But why? He is a war criminal. All his fame is nothing but lies. Hearsay would have him as some kind of faultless knight. But in reality, he's a bloodthirsty butcher. We'll all find out that soon enough. But by then it will be too late. So you decided to make an attempt on him. Very well. Go ahead and try, but you may come to regret it. Oh, it's not like you're my husband or older brother, are you now? If you won't bring it to me, I'll just ask the Haruspex. He's less squeamish. And I can give you a very rare and valuable thing in exchange. That thing from yesterday. Remember? Hmm. Okay, so if I look at this the way that Yulia had described it, if I get Lara a pistol, I can then report to the commander that Yulia is the one who wants to kill him. Well, hold on. So first off, I need to make sure the pistol doesn't work. My pistol works, so I can't give her my pistol. That will not be what I want to do. We can get a pistol from Yulia. Where do we get a pistol that doesn't fire from? And this is an interesting statement to make here, the second one. Are you saying that... So I'm not going to choose this yet. I'm thinking about it. Are you saying you have no need of that thing anymore? And why would that be? No, Lara. I need you alive. Don't even think about getting a firearm. So she's not one of my bound, right? So I don't particularly care about her that much compared to my bound. If we lose all our bound, we lose the game. But that said, there's only 3 days left. So at this point, I'm willing to say, screw the main quest. If it looks like it's too difficult to complete it, I'll let my bound get sick. I'll heal them on day 12, or we'll try to come up with more money to afford more of the antibiotic at this point. Yesterday taught me that I should be willing to pass up completing a quest. And in return, it might be easier for me to do to complete the game. So we'll get her a pistol, but I don't know where to get one from. So let's select this and see what the quest says. Lara resorts to murder. Lara wants to kill somebody. She asked me to bring her a smaller pistol, for she's unable to handle that of a regular size. Who does she want to shoot? Even with the tiniest firearm imaginable, her escapade would prove to be nothing but a suicide attempt. I agree. Does she know where I can get the pistol from?
Haruspex thinks it's all a trial. He doesn't have the faintest idea how we live here.
It's fate. Fate itself has brought him here. Who are you talking to, Lara? So if we give her a pistol, then Lara will give us a panacea. If we tell the commander that it's Yulia who is responsible for this, Yulia will give us her pistol. She also hinted that by giving Lara a pistol, we will earn her panacea, which looks like that's going to end up being true. And I probably should not be checking barrels or the like any longer. I don't think we have time. Yeah, we're done searching barrels. Oh, there is militia still walking around. Okay, we didn't fill up any water with the bottles that we have. So we're going to Victor Kane next. That's the plan, at least. Ooh, right. You're in the affected area, Tim. You should probably be using this. That's kind of a shame, then. We could have gotten some food from him. But we do have food in our stash, so that should hopefully be enough. Not today, Plague Cloud. Since we're right here, we might as well stop in and see Maria. I don't think she has a quest for us.
I'm feverish.
Looks really happy when she says that. And she's not sick. There's no executor outside her house, or if she is sick, it's not with the plague. Alright, so Victor, then the Inquisitor. And then Eva Jan's house. The Stillwater? So we'll head there. I suppose we might as well talk with Ian in case she has anything to tell us as well. Victor, good morning.
Hopefully they wouldn't attack the polyhedron. They won't dare touch the children, will they?
There you...
Nina is silent.
Are you done? There you are, Bachelor Denkovsky. You see, I wanted to avoid all the unnecessary sentimental talk, but it has come to be that the Canes are getting ready to sleep. And it will come to be that only Maria will rise from that sleep. If you leave us, you will probably perish. What does that mean? Are you intending to die? We are back at the starting point now. We deal with the issue of death differently. When the original identity is extinguished, an entirely new one arises in its place. Is that death? Is madness not a form of death? Is loss of memory not the true death? That's just philosophy, and surely you didn't summon me here for that. Indeed. You see, I'm out of a means to influence my son. Now that the town is occupied by soldiers, he is going to turn the polyhedron into a fortress under siege, which will infuriate the army. I fear that his ill-advised actions may result in the tower's destruction. How can it be prevented? The polyhedron conceals a secret. It is unknown whether it came to be by accident or as part of some ingenious design, but it works. I don't know if it will be revealed to you. I would like you to go inside and convince yourself of the truth of my words. That is my desire as well. And if you succeed in gaining little Kaspar's confidence, I ask you to do one last farewell favor of our family. Help me make peace with my son. Convince him to listen to me. And what do you want him to do? When the time comes, and it will come in as little as 2 days now, the children must leave the polyhedron. Otherwise, my daughter Maria could die, and my Gregory's passing would also be in vain. Why would Maria die? Because she will then be forced to become my successor, to take up what I currently guard and thus condemn herself to death, and our family to extinction. Maria will die, and the wondrous spirit whose memory we have so carefully passed on will vanish into nothingness. I don't understand, Victor. Do you believe that it's possible to manipulate reincarnation? No. Not only do we believe in it, but we have successfully practiced it for 5 generations. Do not ask me about the details. That would be too naive, and besides the point. I beg of you, convince Kaspar to open the polyhedron to us when the time comes. I will try. It is my long-time wish to get inside the polyhedron. Is it a long-time wish? Is it? I thought our long-time wish was to talk to Simon Kane in order to further the studies of Thanatica and the research into death and extending human life. Now our only purpose for the past 9 days has been doing whatever these various leaders and people have wanted us to do for them, for whatever political power they want. We are nothing but a pawn. Oh, I'm sorry, this is today's quest. As long as I have been here, it seems the tower has remained completely untouched by the disease. Even so, it does not escape the scrutiny. The Inquisitor has tasked me with its investigation. An untainted appearance will not suffice. Only Victor's son, Khan, is able to let me inside the polyhedron, but rumor has it that Victor no longer holds any influence over his son. Oh, let's, 1 second, let's with him again. Do you have anything else to tell me about?
It's like something is pulling my strings.
Tell me more about why you need the polyhedron vacated. Right now, it's an optics-based fairground attraction, akin to a hot air balloon turned into an intricate playground by foolish children unaware of its true potential. It is time to give it the place for which it was intended. And what would that be? It's a trap, if you will. A reverberation of mirrors endlessly reflecting the visage of a lost soul. A great soul, Bachelor. A soul able to encompass the entire world. It's a perfect environment to house a spirit which has lost its physical shell, where it can live and create. In other words, I suppose a means where the ghost or soul doesn't pass to the next realm, but stays in this one, is able to talk to people who want to visit it, and or affect the world around it, or pass on knowledge. Create? The difference between the spirit and the mind lies in the fact that the spirit's creativity requires no outside aids, no tools, no signs, no language. It simply exists, and the glory of its existence spreads upon those who would commune with it. That sounds naive to me, but clearly you don't mean what you're saying. On the contrary, that is exactly what I mean. Then I'm not in a position to judge how close your theories are to truth. What I deem to be the truth is what I have been able to consistently observe. And if what I observe is so uncanny that it could be considered a result of a mental or spiritual illness, I turn to others to vindicate me. I can't read Latin, or I would say this. I didn't mean to offend you with my disbelief, Victor. 3 o'clock. We've got exactly 9 hours to complete today's quest. Alright. Oz will visit the Inquisitor, even though it looks like she's not really needed to do the day's quest.
So this is what Block has in mind. Is he noble enough to disregard his personal feelings?
I have disturbing news. Brock's disappeared. What do you mean? He went to the cemetery on my assignment, and still has not returned. Problem is, I had special hopes for this assignment. He was supposed to not only report to me about the inner workings of this abattoir, if you will, but also bring one other thing. What thing? Panacea. Today, Barak was going to perfect a remedy that would heal anyone sick with a sand pest, however grave their condition. So, that's interesting. Artemy already gave us a panacea. Do I tell her that he already completed it, or do I not? I think we'll hold on to that information to ourselves. That sounds like some sort of folk medicine, dubious medicine. Effective still. Wasn't the vaccine you prepared with the local doctor also based on folk recipes? The approach is completely similar. Fair enough. It's not just about the panacea. Barak is much more significant than many would care to admit, including himself, perhaps. Could you please inquire about him? I don't doubt his word, but he could have run into some unforeseen danger because of his invention. Do you understand? I don't know if I can make it into the abattoir, unless perhaps you could provide me with military support. Getting soldiers is not so simple. They won't listen to me, and Block, who seems to have no intention to listen to me either. But I am not asking you to descend into that underground pagan shrine. Just inquire about Barak, if you have an opportunity. That's not hard to do. Oh, another quest, the messenger. The Haruspex buries himself deeper into the body of the town. It makes Aglaya nervous, wondering as to how the messenger is doing. This is convenient. I will ask him to do what I could not, to see if there is some kind of wormhole down below, where these horned bacteria may thrive. I like how the plague put itself at the entrances to every single location in an attempt to disease me. Alright, up we go into the giant lantern, it looks like to me now. Like one of those, what do they call it? The hanging lanterns? Paper lanterns I've seen? It looks like it. Doesn't look like it should be able to hold thousands of children either. So probably some sort of like, TARDIS inner workings. And this is the first time our Bachelor will be here, everyone. You might remember that we actually showed up at the entrance to the Polyhedron earlier on day 4, but that Bachelor was dropped when I lost day 4's main quest. In retrospect, I should have just kept soldiering on. It would have been a good, a nice lesson to have learned. Though I suppose having to replay that day also helped solidify how important it is to try to complete today's quest. At least until this part of the game, where we only got a few days left, and buying supplies to keep my bound alive is will be easier to do. Hello, dogheads. 3 of you up here today. The fortress is off limits. Khan's orders. You carry sand dirt on your snakeskin coat. I brought you important news. Tell us. We will tell the others. I don't even understand what this is saying. The agate pit? I need to get inside. You will not. The only person we trust is Maria, our sister and patroness. Khan's word. You do not look like her messenger. What proof do you need? Say the password. I want to see the agate pit? That's a password? How did we learn that? How on earth did we learn that? Where did we learn that from? Alright, well, so much for that.
Only children can live in the tower. It's off limits to the rest.
Adults are not allowed in here. It can topple the tower. I won't be staying for long. Who do I have the pleasure of talking to? My name is Caspar. I am son to Victor and Nina, the youngest of the Canes. Now name yourself. Bachelor Dankovsky. Are you a friend of our family? I am.
The worst lies ahead.
Bachelor Dankovsky, you were quite eager to examine the polyhedron, weren't you? Indeed I was. I am ready to negotiate with you now. I'm ready to hear you out. We need weapons. Artillery, I presume? Kindly spare me your sarcasm. I need several military rifles, ammo included, obviously. I've been told they are long-ranged and very precise. Are you planning to fend off Alexander Block's soldiers with a couple of rifles? Obviously not. I do have a shred of common sense left in me. I'm not going to fight the man who had stormed the Skerries with only 19 casualties on his side. What's your plan, then? If Block finds out there are more than 1,000 of us in here, he'll think twice before storming the place. If he finds out we're armed, it will only take a couple of shots to convince him. Wouldn't you agree? Nope! No, I would not. No. Nope. They have a gigantic cannon, and if that thing can fire, they can just point it at this structure and blow it sky high. Losing 1 or 2 soldiers to children won't stop him from attempting to enter this facility. I think this is insane. No, I completely disagree. You're going to bluff, aren't you? And of course, I can't tell him what a stupid idea that is, and he's a child, and he shouldn't try anything like this. I am. If you get us the rifles, we'll let you into the polyhedron. Actually, kick it up a notch. We'll show you the boon that fate has granted us in detail. Sounds tempting. Well, I've processed your request. I'll be back with news. Apparently, Khan wants to play soldier. He may be a child, but he speaks no matter beyond his years. No, he doesn't. No, he freaking doesn't. He's a kid. This is a terrible idea. Like most of the ideas these people in this town have, it's a terrible, god-awful idea, and they shouldn't do it. But we have to do it, or we lose the game. What could he possibly want with 5 rifles? He told us he wants to use them to defend himself, supposedly, and attack the military if they decide to push up into this location. I refuse to believe he would be so irresponsible as to exchange fire with the entirety of the General Ash's artillery. Oh, okay, good. Okay, yes. So this is us saying that he's lying. He must have a different reason why he wants the rifles. Regardless, if it is 5 rifles that will get me inside the tower, then so be it. Okay, I wish it was somewhat faster for me to climb up and down this tower, because this takes about, let's look. So it's 3:26 at the moment. Let's see how long it takes us to get inside. Interesting, so this is the floor plan of the tower, how we would get up into it, judging from the stairs and the arrows that we see. Here's a side view of the tower. There must be a giant prism on the top of it. There's a side view of the tower. Oh, I see. So that was the front view or back view. I'm imagining that this is what the artists drew when they were trying to come up with what this tower would look like. This isn't based on a book or anything like that, to my knowledge, right? This video game was just, it's a video game. I mention that because I know a few games I've played in the past from Russia are based on books, like Stalker, for example, or Metro 2033, which is based loosely around the Stalker series. I think I played another game as well from Russia that was based on a book. 10 minutes. Okay, so 20 minutes up and down into the tower. Now, I have no idea where we get rifles from. So let me now begin to think about this. Where on earth am I getting 5 rifles from? Okay. Well, I just thought of an idea as to where we can get rifles from. Yep. The military's troops have them. So we could try killing some military. That's likely to ruin my reputation. course, he fires right by walking his way. So the only thing I can think of when it comes to that sort of thing is I'm going to want to find a spot where I can fire at them without taking... Oh my god. Wow. I don't want to be fired upon with their literal fire. Hello, miss. You have a headache. I'm sorry for bothering you. Okay, we are back home. Let's quickly go to our inventory. And how's our hunger? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and remove a fish. We'll remove 2 fishes today. I'm gonna go ahead and store some of this stuff I'm carrying. I'm gonna put some of our rifle ammo away. I have bread in here too. That's amazing. Okay, let's do this. We will have a coffee. We'll have a fish. We'll have a bandage. Oh, I have more garbage I want to leave behind. Other? That can be left behind. We don't need... Oh, I don't need that. And arguably, I don't need the Molotov either. It is now 4 o'clock. Okay, so let us talk with that drunk. I hope we can get some drugs. Drugs? Well, technically they're drugs. Bandages are in the drug inventory. He does. Oh, I only have three water on me still. We have to visit a whatchamacallit. Actually, there's one here. Okay, now give us the water we need. I'm now done searching waste bins. Here's some water. Oh my goodness, I'm so dizzy. Thank you. Alright, drugs. Oh, I should probably be talking with people about random things today, shouldn't I? Nice try, Plague. You're no Plague Angel, though. I don't have to worry about you as much. Oh! That one hurted. Alright, where are we going? Alright, so we need rifles. So, Bad Grief will probably sell us rifles, but I don't know if I have the money for that. Alexander Suborov might know where we can get rifles as well. And I want to talk with Anna. Okay, so here's the plan. We will swing past the theater and check to see if we can get... check if Mark has any idea where we can get rifles from. If he doesn't, we'll go ahead and then go to the lump. Check Olgimsky. We should probably go back to Bad Grief. I don't know. I don't want to buy rifles until I have another way to get rifles. There's a wall here around the slums. We might be able to use the wall to our advantage and attack some of the military and see if they'll drop rifles for us. So, okay, so this will be the plan. We will go to the slums. Actually, I'm going to save the game here. And we will go to the slums, and we will attempt to kill some military. Just to see if we can get rifles from them. It seems like a really bad idea, but I really don't know what else I could do. And now we have a rat, so we have to ditch the rat. Let's leap into this building. I'm not interested in fighting a looter. Yeah, I don't know where else we can get one. Alexander Suborov may know where we can get some. Alternatively, I guess the commander, with all his troops, might know where we can pick up some rifles. Making an attack on the location would be very dangerous, though, I think. Ooh, our immunity took a hit right there. Let's go ahead and have some more immunity boosters. I freaking hate you. I really freaking hate you, rat. We got bit, but we're still okay. We lost only a tiny bit of immunity. I need to ditch the rat. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna reload. Hey everyone. Okay, so I've come to you from the not quite distant future, but turns out that if you kill the military guys, they don't drop rifles. So I don't understand how on earth we get more than just one more rifle from Bad Grief. He's selling one. Thankfully, the price of it does not seem to be affected by the increased cost of everything else in town today. But I have no clue where we get extra rifles from at this point. So, at the very least, Bad Grief doesn't have it, and Ruben is not in his prosecorium. And killing the guys up here, they carry ammunition, they carry food, they carry occasional random things like pins or needles, they carry drugs, but they carry absolutely no weapons. The weapons that they're using, you don't get them. That's really freaking dumb. I would start swearing and cursing at the sheer absurdity of that, because I see them all carrying rifles. I guarantee that they use those rifles. When, in fact, when they were firing at me, they were firing them. So I do not understand whatsoever where we get more rifles from. So the current plan now is to go to the Olgimskis, talk to them, see if they know where we can get rifles from. If not, we go up here to talk with Anna, Andre, Alexander, and then we go to the cemetery for the Inquisitor. We're running out of time, though. It's already 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock? 4:30. So I'm getting worried that we will fail the main quest of today. But until I get more rifles, I think we just will fail this one.
Lucky people are bad.
All right, he doesn't know where to get. He does not know where we can acquire some. He's not willing to tell us, at least. Capella. Yep. That's my reaction to you not telling me where I can get rifles from. Alright, so... Well, the next step then is Anna Angel's house. And she's sick, so we'll have to... Really, game? We touched the... whatchamacallit, a tad, so now we have to take some immunity boosters. Let's do that. I suppose we need to give some pills to Soborov and to Anna Angel as well today to keep them alive. Oh, thank goodness. All the types of people I want to talk to. Little girls for drugs and for bullets. Hello, miss. So you only have bullets today, so I'll take a bullet. Can I get that rifle ammo from you as well? I can. Thank you. We'll talk with the girl to repair our clothes. We'll talk with this gentleman to repair my weaponry. Oh, only our scalpel's been used. Okay. Oh, right. I was firing my weapon. Alright, there's lots of little girls with bullets walking around. Alright, here's some more drugs. Thank you. And Angel, I still love your outfit. It is amazing.
What?
People are supposed to help each other. That I believe firmly. You may perish yourself, but you should help your fellow being. Extend a hand today to thy neighbor, and he will do the same for you tomorrow. And even if he doesn't, so what? The giver's own virtues will be his consolation all the more. Well, do go on. Your words are music to my ears. You know, Vlad the Younger recently went through a dramatic metamorphosis. His eyes burn bright. His words are brave. He acts so noble. It all paints a picture great of him. He used to be a cynical leech, and now he is a hero. So why wouldn't I follow his example? Give away what little I have left. Count me in. Commendable, Anna. But how are you going to do that? Well, I have procured what Lara asked for. Voila! A small weapon of self-defense. Oh, no need to thank me. I got it practically for free. You know, from the previous owner. But there's more. If you deliver this present to Lara anonymously, I will gladly give away the most valuable thing I own, my panacea. Wow. Good for her. She wants Lara to make the assassination attempt on the general. The weapon, and which she's written the note to the I keep calling him the general, to the commander, telling him that the weapon will be a toy, a fake, and it won't actually fire or work properly. Look at her rolling her eyes. Look at that face. That's the I'm totally not lying face, but she totally is. Why? Lara needs it for self-defense. She's afraid of the soldiers. You must give it to her in secret. No questions asked and no names mentioned. When you deliver the pistol to Lara, come back for your reward. I don't mind parting with it anymore. That sounds mighty suspicious. Hey, it's just girl's business, all right? Anyway, I want to do a good deed for once. Wash away my old stains, so to speak. And that's what I get in return? You won't even appreciate my sacrifice. And I promise to give you the panacea. The sample that I got from Vlad the Younger. Fine, give me the little thing. I'll deliver it to Lara. Oh, we get the pistol that fires shotgun rounds. Anna asked me to give a small pistol to Lara, ostensibly for protection, but the reward she is promising is too much for such a simple errand. So, this is really interesting. So if we do all these people's quests, all 3 of the girls' quests, we will end up with 3 panaceas. And in return for that, Yulia will come under house arrest. Lara will not get to shoot her gun, and Anna is foiled with her attempt to frame Lara as the one who really wanted to kill the commander. Since we're right here in this area, let's visit Subarov, and then we're going to whirl around and visit the abattoir, or the cemetery, looking for Artemy. On the off chance he knows where we can get rifles from. Hello, sir.
Yes.
You don't. You have a good day. You're welcome for keeping you alive. Alright, so let's take the time. Almost 5 o'clock. How is it? 7:10 in real life. I can play up like another 20 minutes maybe. Alright, so let's quick save again. Let's go into the cemetery. Oh, Tim, you went the wrong way. Roll around, come on. Actually, yeah, just keep it. 5 o'clock. I should know better. I know the town well enough by now that I should not be getting stuck, like making wrong turns and what have you. And Tim, you should really stop searching bins. You're done today. You can search them tomorrow for more stuff. Whoa! There's a rat behind us. let's despawn it. Now, this is kind of out of our way. There's no other reason for us to be up here. We still need to figure out where we can get rifles from. Maybe Artemy will know, but I doubt it. So, my train of thought currently is going with, don't even bother with this. We're not going to spend money on bad grief. Screw them. The kids shouldn't have weapons anyway. This is a really stupid idea. They should tell me the truth if they want the weapons for some other reason. Oh, Artemy isn't even here. Okay. So, let's quick save, and I can just reload this if I can't figure out where he went. And we're not going to be able to talk to anyone else. Maybe he's where the worms were. Oh, actually, Tara Taichik might know where he is. Right? We only have to inquire about him. We don't actually have to find him. Let's poke our head in here really quick, though. Oh, okay, he is right here. Hey, Army.
The wound hurts.
It's nice to see that you've survived, Onion. Yesterday, they attacked me like wild beasts. They are wild beasts. Be careful with butchers, bachelor. Life around here is different. A single person means nothing, not by himself. You aren't worth a kopeck if you are estranged from the whole. So what? Am I supposed to become one of your kin then? Thank you, but no.
The general seems like an honest man. He will spare the town if we show him that it can be saved.
Aglaia Leitch has lost track of you. She asked me to tell you she was worried. I have nothing to offer her for now. Tell her that I have descended underground. I've met with Foreman Onion. So far, he refuses to tell me what I want to hear. I don't like his riddles and half-truths. I have a suspicion that he's a villain. Are you going to go there again? Yes, of course. Through that abyss lies my only way back. Can you find something out for me? It's very important because obviously I won't ever get inside. Do you need that to beat the epidemic? They told me that was the reason you went underground yesterday. That's right. Then speak, Onion. In this we are on the same side. Which one do I want? I'm sure that these bacteria have a mineral origin. Its origin might be connected to the history of this place. If that is so, then it's very bad. Why? This means the disease is dissolved in the ground. Everywhere under our feet. No. Vlad the Younger claims otherwise. I suspect there is a sort of shaft or cavern under one of the buildings here. Some spot where this filth has built up. I see. I'll find out what I can, Onion. Your words have guided me to an interesting idea. I hope to see you shortly. Nice. Easy. Very easy. I like that. That's a nice change from running around lost trying to figure out where a person might actually be located. Or where I'm supposed to actually go to complete the main quest. I think in retrospect, I'm the one who's mostly confused. I can't really blame the game. Again, like yesterday's my confusion about where the entrance to the abattoir was because of my misunderstanding what the game was trying to tell me with how the cemetery was displayed on it. So, some of it is definitely the game's fault. I consider it. Like sometimes the conversation ends prematurely, and I didn't think it would result in such, and then you don't get a chance to ask about a quest again. I really kind of dislike that. But sometimes it's just me not understanding, again, what the map's trying to say, or I've missed some clue that someone's trying to tell me that would help me, like, guide me to the right spot that where I'm supposed to go, and so on. We're looking... Getting tired, Tim. You'll need more coffee. Oh, speaking of which, we didn't stop by the pub. I completely forgot the pub. Well, we'll be returning to Anna Angel. Oh, this is a dead end, Tim. We'll be returning to Anna Angel shortly. Oh, nice. Okay, I can keep the visor present. That's a hunting version of the plague. It'll attack us when it sees us. Nice try. We can go around you. Wow, we can keep this up all day, apparently. That's a plague angel! Let's jump into the building to ditch it. Woo! Good thing I have this. That was actually kind of handy to see her before she materialized right in front of us. Okay, so let's turn in this quest to Lara. We'll double back to Anna. Then we'll go to the commander, and then we'll stop there, I think. We'll tell the commander that Yulia was responsible for the assassination attempt. Yep, that's the current plan. Yep, that's all I got. Nothing else to talk about. So today is Saturday, November, I think, 30th or 29th? Whatever the last Saturday is. And I am about to go and check the survey I put together last week. It's got another 4 hours or so before it is finally officially closed, but I'll probably do the tally, and assuming there's no ties, or there isn't a vote within one of each other, I'll at least have a good idea of what games I will begin to record. We got a letter. The Changeling's Choice. I know you have been told that I am a witch, not a saint. They may even have told you that I am the sandpest itself, wearing the masquerade of flesh and blood. They certainly must have told you that I saved the castaway and condemned the ingenious. They said that I break the courageous and force them to submit to the plague. But let me tell you one thing. Saints and miracle workers are always covered in blood and filth. Their acts are not necessarily comprehensible to the common folk, who expect kindness instead of good and courtesy instead of love. And this is not who I am. I know what will happen in 3 days. I will be able to avoid the contradictions that keep you and the Haraspeks in the dark. Remember, I will perform a miracle in the end. I will perform it with the help of the outcast and the evil. Bad Grief the thief, Foreman the villain, Alexander the cruel, Katerina the deceived, Lara the vengeful, Yulia the unbeliever, Anna the egotist, Aspity the heathen, and Reuben the oathbreaker. They will survive in order to die, and upon dying, they will claim life everlasting. I need them for the miracle to work. Remember that. Clara. Clara, I completely don't care about you. I care about your bound a little, but even then, I care about my bound more because we lose the game if I lose my bound.
Clemency is born not of virtue, but rather of fear.
Take it. It's a double-barreled pocket pistol. If luck is on your side, you may penetrate plywood. Thank you. Here's the thing I wanted to give you since yesterday. What do I do, everyone? This isn't fair to Lara at all, in any way imaginable. This pistol probably doesn't work. We've hinted that it's not going to actually damage anything. She's willing to still give us the panacea, as she's promised. It's more important to her to have it. But if I'm being... So, from a gameplay, metagaming perspective, the gamer perspective, I don't think it matters if we take it from her or not. If she gets sick, she's not going to use it, right? It's like Anna Angel. Right outside Anna Angel is, in fact, an executor, telling us that she's sick. Which means to me that if she's not taking the panacea, and she's going to give it away. This isn't realistic. This is a video game. But a part of me always feels that I should play the part I am given. We are a doctor. If the panaceas do in fact work, Lara would be better suited to keeping it on her person and giving it to us. However, I am worried that we will need to cure many people on the final day. And if I need to do that, then I need every panacea and schmouter I can manage to get my hands on. We can always bring it back to her if she also gets sick, right? 3 panaceas for these 3 women. And if all 3 of them get sick, all we have to do is just bring the panaceas back to them again. The exchange is unequal, but thank you anyway. Perhaps I'll bring it back to you soon. The deed is done. Everyone chooses their own fate. Next stop, we go right back across the river to Anna Angel. We tell her that we completed her task without any names, because we didn't tell her her name. And now we get her panacea. Did they stack? They stacked. Okay, so that's a real panacea as well. You're passing. No, I don't want to tell him yet. I need to see Anna first. I'm worried that if we tell him that Yulia was one responsible, we won't be able to tell Anna what we've done. And I need to go north, not south, or it will take us too long. Yeah, so my current plan, everyone, is to not even bother with the rifle quest. I don't see us doing it in the time we have remaining. It's already 6:13. We have basically under 5 hours. We've already spent almost half this time running around for these quests. So, screw the kids. We'll hope that Peter Stamatin survives. If he does not, that sucks for me. One of my bound has died, but we'll have to just deal with it then. As long as you're here, miss, let's have our equipment repaired. Okay, and while we're visiting Anna, we'll also visit the whatchamacallit. Hold on, let's eat some rations, eat some food. Rations, we'll eat some coffee and some fish. We'll stop by the pub for some more coffee. And then we will go visit Anna Angel. Then we'll double back to speak to the commander, and then that will do it for this session. Hello, sir. Need your coffee. I need that as well. We have gold rings. We'll purchase another gold ring. That will do. Thank you. We're under $30,000 now. So I think the whole thing with Anna Angel is just an act. She doesn't care about being good. She just doesn't want. She wants to benefit from Lara's desire to kill in some fashion.
I don't want to undress. What if there's something scary on my skin?
Why do you look at me with such disapproval? Have I done something wrong? I've delivered the pistol to Lara. It's done. And here's the reward. See? I'm giving it to you. I part with it as easily as I acquired it. Well, do you admire me? Look at that face again. I am positively charmed. The deed is done. At least the panacea is in good hands now. I will find a better use for it. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Alright, now we go back again, the same way we came to see the commander. And we tell him about the assassination attempt, which will be Yulia's desire, and then we'll stop there. Oh, hey, might be able to get some more bandages while we're on the way. Hello, sir. One more of your time, please. You have... Oh, I've only got 3. Okay, never mind. Sorry for wasting your time. A little girl. That means antibiotic. And possibly ammo. Stop teasing the soldiers. They don't have a sense of humor. Have you seen the General Block already? I have. What's he like? Does he really have long metal teeth? He has regular teeth, although they are kind of longish. You have antibiotic, and I want all of the antibiotic to help keep people alive. So we have 3 people now, is that right? Soborov, Anna Angel, and Yulia are 3 people now that we need to keep alive each and every day. I know Destruction 42K supposedly told me that I actually don't need to do that. But I'm going to do it anyway. It makes sense thematically for me to keep them all alive in such a fashion. Oh my goodness, look at them protected by the bunkers. Whoa, what the heck happened there?
Whose will was it that sent us to this plague-ridden hellhole? We're needed at the front line.
I'm glad that you've made it, Bachelor Denkovsky. There's going to be an attempt on your life. Have you been told already? I seem to have found myself in the middle of a funny story or someone's idiotic practical joke. I received a letter clearly penned by a deranged woman. It warns me about some sort of villigante in a painfully high-strung manner. The villigante is herself, right? No. The villigante is a much more significant woman. I fear only one woman in this town, and if she chooses to try for my life, so long me. But I don't think she would use such an extravagant means to achieve that end. The woman has the intellect and willpower of a man, the owner of the Trammel Manor on the bluff in the Chine district. Fine. I'll send riflemen there immediately. Let her be under house arrest until I have time to make a closer acquaintance. One more thing. The gentler half of the town community is already abuzz with the news. So should any overexcited lady come here, I understand, she'll be treated with the utmost respect. I will talk to her and do my best to set her right. But if she turns violent, she will be locked up. Thank you, Commander. Oh, this one isn't over yet, though. It is clear that Yulia wants to shield... Oh, we did that. With hardly any consideration, the commander sent an outfit of his riflemen to Yulia's place. Could it be that she merely wanted armed protection around the clock? If this is the case, I'd better take the panacea from her. Who knows if her academic fervor will compel her to test the cure on one of the guards.
Where are the orderlies? Those lazy bastards.
I need a few rifles. What for? Personal needs? No. I do not understand. What kind of needs? Don't you trust me? Perhaps I could make an exception and issue firearms to a civilian. But in order to do so, I need to know exactly what they're going to be used for. Self-defense. That's not necessarily a false statement. For self-defense, I am willing, out of deepest respect, to issue 1 rifle and 3 clips to you personally. May I have 2 rifles? Are you hiding something from me? No. In that case, I can't do 2. That's a pity. Okay. That was painful. Alright. We have a second rifle. I don't know where we get 3 more from. Khan will sell 1. Okay, well, we'll stop here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.